what is actually happening to Manchester United? Is it that they don't know how to play football? Is it that they don't want to play under this particular coach? Or what is the problem with Manchester United? I do not want to blame their young manager, but then United is playing a new system, a 3-4-3 system. Most of these players in Manchester United are not versed with the system of football. It's a new system. It's a good thing for a coach to innovate and to bring in his own style. But then, look at the players that you have. One of the reasons why Marcus Rashford has been frozen up with the Manchester United team is that he cannot play as one of the 10s in this 3-4-3 system. Why? Because he doesn't have the close ball control like Amorim does. Rashford knows the long ball control, he and Garnacho, and that is why they are unable to perform in this system. If you watch the match Kenny against Brighton, you will see Amorim trying to push Garnacho inside and go in. I don't want you on the wings. But yet, he is playing to his own strength and not the way the manager wants. If you get into the midfield, it's a similar case. Kobe Mainoo makes Ugarte look so bad in the midfield. Kobe Mainoo, as young as he is, he doesn't have the strength, he doesn't have the technical ability, he doesn't have the pace to play with this kind of system. As one of the 6 in this system, you need to be physically strong, tactically active, and very, very agile. But Mainoo doesn't have it. The veterans, Casemiro and Eriksen, cannot do it. We are only left with Bruno Fernandes in that midfield who swings like a pendulum. Today he plays well, the next day he is a horrible player. And the defense line, you see Ruben Amorim constantly changing the position of the defenders. Lenny Yoro, whom United bought for over 60 million, is one of the worst defenders. He is young, okay, but let's give him time to grow. But at the moment, Amorim trying to use him, it's not being fruitful for the club. He's not being fruitful for the club. He needs time to develop. Let's go to the goalkeeper. This is Andre Onana. At the start of the season, he said he was going to take more risks for Manchester United this season. We all looked at it positively, but from the negative side of it, the risks he has taken are so many. Look at the 2 goals he conceded in the game against Brighton. Those 2 goals are his fault. He was at fault for those 2 goals. And this is because teams have understood the weakness of Andre Onana are crosses into the box. When you cross the ball into the box, we've noticed that Onana is not so good with balls that have been crossed in. Give a shot, he's going to save either with his legs or with his hands. But when the ball is being crossed, he's very weak in this area. Aerially, he's not so good. But then, Amorim hasn't done anything to help him. He doesn't play to the strength and the weakness of his goalkeeper. And that is why United concedes a lot of goals from set pieces. Look at the goals Onana has conceded from set pieces. The United defenders are just there watching. They are not proactive. They are waiting for a rebound. They are waiting for the goalkeeper to react before they do. Whereas they're supposed to be playing to protect their goalkeeper. You're supposed to play to the strength of the players. So for Amorim, why did you take this job without studying the players that are in the club? Now there is no money for you to bring in players. So you only have to play to the strength of the players that you have. So Amorim needs to change the system of Manchester United and play to the strength of the players that he has. Otherwise, United will continue to languish in the bottom half of the Premier League table. If United doesn't move on from Marcus Rashford this January, then there's a possibility that Amorim is going to be sacked. Because a club cannot be paying someone over £350,000 per week and he doesn't play football. Week in, week out, the club spends money on this player and this player doesn't play football. So this is a problem that Amorim has to fix in Manchester United. It's either he reverts into a traditional 4-3-3 system that the players of Manchester United are going to strive in, or he tweaks his system again to play to the strength of the players that he has. Otherwise, a club like Manchester United cannot be struggling to get into the top half of the Premier League table. This is uncalled for. This is not Manchester United. The era of Ten Hag is gone. We cannot blame him. He did what he could do with the players at his disposal. But then, Amorim also has to do better. We are not blaming the coach. Not any Manchester United fan who is real to the realities of his club will not be saying that Amorim is a bad coach, right? We all saw Amorim did during his sporting days, so he's definitely going to turn things around. But this season, and the kind of players that they have at the moment, if they don't bring in new players, then Manchester United will have sorry. It is time for Amorim and Manchester United and Jimmy Ratcliffe to turn things around for Manchester United. Otherwise, they're going to miss out on so many competitions next season.